Oh, really? That's crazy.
Yeah, the AT&T is the same thing. It's like you get like cell phone speed.
Yeah, yeah. My phone works good though
So
where
did
I
you
live.
start?
Yeah, I started it.
All right.
We're
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's
Uh,
streaming. It's like falling down.
ah,
Stumbling.
So what's good? Y'all doing any like beat tapes or anything like that? Or working on any projects?
Um, yeah, I still got stuff to upload. Like I uploaded one video a few days ago.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
then I'm
that
about to
was that
start a
Busta
new thing.
Rhymes one, right?
Yeah, the Buster, it's pretty sloppy,
That was
but
the
I just wanted to make a
gotcha.
video.
What what did you use to do the beat? Like
What
what
did I use?
um because I know there's like you mean what sound you use for
I just used I don't know what sample. It was just samples though.
oh okay. Ah, it was good. I liked it.
Eggs. I gotta do that thing where I get notified when you guys upload videos. Cause I don't even, have you guys been uploading new videos? I saw
Oh,
your
I know what
live
you
thing.
mean. That shit pissed me off. That's another reason why, like I just said, I have to get better internet. Like,
Yeah.
I got a few new ones up there. I'm working on a beat tape.
yeah, I've been putting up a lot of. I've been putting out just beat videos. Uh, um, yeah, I have a lot of stuff to upload too.
You got some new edit videos, Doobie?
Yeah, I got a couple uploaded. I'm working on
What?
I'm working on a beat tape right now.
Nice. Oh
Like
yeah, did you figure out your
Did you?
Bandcamp thing? I was
yeah,
supposed to do
bits and
Bandcamp.
pieces of it. I still
Oh,
like I have to eventually like upload everything, but like I figured out bits and pieces of it.
so you got like an account?
Uh huh.
That's good.
I had an account for a while, but I just wanted to know like the ins and outs, like how does the pricing work and how much they take and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, I want to ask you to like with your SoundCloud accounts. How good are like, those your? Bleh, I can't even talk. SoundCloud accounts doing. I'm just
I
curious
mean,
because like
I get
I mean I don't
comments
really
here and
put too
there.
much stuff out, but it's like
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I
haven't
gotta
checked
use
that in a
something
while.
else.
I like Bandcamp better.
Yeah, I that there's something that I was trying to get Tech Beats on here. I don't know if I had his rail or what because there's more than one Tech Beats on YouTube. When he puts out, he uses something it's not Bandcamp. I don't know what it is to put out his mixtapes, but they like P when you put them out, do you do single tracks or is it like some band camp? Like you know what I mean? Is it like just a mix or like have like separate
Oh,
tracks?
on Bandcamp?
Yeah,
You could do either or. You could do
you could do
one
either
long
or.
song. Yeah.
Can you do? Can you only do mixins? You know any of this stuff about like putting? I just put like if I put something up on SoundCloud, it's always just a mix of whatever. It's not like single beats. Track one, track two, track whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can upload stuff like that to SoundCloud.
What, like a long mix?
File.
Oh.
Bandcamp doesn't limit. You could do however long on Bandcamp.
Huh?
You could do however long you want, and it could be.
Yeah. Yeah. You did.
SoundCloud, it limits you.
Yeah.
You guys aren't on your SoundCloud as much?
I go through phase right now. I haven't been into it because I've been just like, or playing, experimenting with music stuff. So, like, I'll get more. Like, I'll go through phases on SoundCloud where I'm involved in it, and then I'm not basically.
Oh, I
But
got you.
yeah,
You know Swag, right?
yeah, he's awesome. He's on there all the time.
Yeah, he like reposted one of my beats that I made a while ago.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, then you
Like
get more
I got like
views.
500 views.
Yeah, that's awesome.
People like been commenting me and messaging me and stuff like that. But that's
Oh,
the
you
main.
got I want to buy the beat messages or
I got
assholes
I got one kid who just wanted the beat.
for free, right? Everyone wants them for free.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
give
that's the
advice.
only.
You know, I'm not established like that, but I let him. I
You
gave.
know what?
I haven't heard nothing from it though.
Though, like, yeah. I mean, um, I think what's his name? His name is really great. I don't know. He's posted. He's younger. He's a young dude, but does his own shit. I think too. He's never done. He's like, as far as I know, he hasn't done anything for some of the ones I sent him. There's and he was like, yeah, go ahead, and nothing. So I was like, well, all right, like it was just funny, just some random kid. Like, yeah, go ahead, but I
Yeah, I've
don't
given
know,
people beats. The thing
like,
about I like to give a lot of the Bandcamp stuff is for free, but then like I feel like if people want to use it to rap on, they should pay for it. But then they just always can get it from Bandcamp for free anyway. So
They can't
but
use the whole thing
yeah,
because that's what I do. Like
yeah,
I'll
this is
make
the
mine.
thing though. If all right, that's the first thing I do is see.
yo, you got your
It's
microphone
not,
from the 1990s Burger King drive-through thing, right? That's what I feel like talking to you is. Remember Wayne's World when they're trying to order the thing? I can't believe I can understand at the end of every sentence. Somehow I understand what you're saying, though.
yeah,
But now I don't know what you're saying.
I have broke voice.
What were you saying, Doobie? He's falling
Uh,
off. What did you ask before he started?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
can you hear it? Is
Oh,
he,
something about rap
what
beats.
the
Rappers behind.
difficulties?
What if you
Yeah,
turn
no
the Wi-Fi
order
on and
now.
off?
He's like a
What's
Montana
going on?
rap.
Yeah, those are some crazy effects.
Uh,
Yo, try to turn the Wi-Fi on and off. I don't know, that might kick you off, but you could
Who are you
rejoin.
talking to me? Or are
Yeah.
you talking to Doobie?
No, I'm talking to you.
Hello? Oh, can you couldn't hear me?
Now I can hear you, but like
Oh,
all
all
of
right.
that was just jumbled mess.
Month.
I thought it was Doobie. I thought it was Doobie's connection first. What was going on?
Doobie, does mine do this? Is mine doing this at all?
No, it's just him.
Oh, okay. That's
Cause like I'll
good.
get like every end of your sentence, and a lot of times it just flashes.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, like the image is like yeah, your video does what your voice is doing, like along with it. It's like choppy as fuck. And it gets stuck. Oh, now you're gone. And you're back.
I guess he went to go fix it right quick.
Yeah. But yeah, Bandcamp is cool. Like I think Bandcamp's like the best. And you can do it for free and people like you're eventually people just will pay. Someone will give you some money like you know what I mean? Like that's just how I do it
Yeah.
most of the time. And I
When I was,
noticed
go
a
ahead.
lot of people do that. Like a lot of people like they'll have their shit for free, but like underneath you could see how many people it says supported by. Underneath it shows all the people that bought it. It would be like tons of people for certain artists. Like so, I feel like that's a good way to do it. And then like you could try to make money other ways, like with the music, like because it's
Yeah,
hard to make
that's
money
what
on.
I noticed. When I was reading up like all the instructions and everything, it said if you put your music out for free, but you give the option where they give money, a lot of times people give that money to you.
Yeah. And then what's that saying? There's like a saying like you could make a living off a thousand true fans. Like you might have like maybe like way more than that followers on social media, but like if you have like 1,000 people that regularly check and buy your shit, like you could like live off that or something. So it's
I
like,
believe it,
yeah,
because like a lot of these rappers, they build a fan base, and it's basically they're living off the fan base.
yeah, and they do shows too, and it's like all the other stuff around like the music. It's like the music itself doesn't really sell. I mean, there's Spotify and all that shit now too. I mean, it's weird. Like people always talk about it. I feel like there's still a way to make money off of it. Like it's not like something loses its value. It's just like shit changes. I feel like.
Yeah, because maybe I'm like I might as well just make it for free. And then I was like, maybe my next release, I'll do like a cassette release and do like
That's the
have,
thing. Yeah, that's what I was
have
forgetting.
extra tracks, have extra tracks on the cassette. So like you'll have
Yeah.
10 free, like maybe like 15 on the cassette. And I was looking like other like merchandising stuff and like that. I was like, you might like get a free sticker because shirts are expensive. I was looking into shirts. It was like for 50 shirts, like $500. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
50.
So I was like,
Yeah.
I was looking into stickers and stuff like that. So I was like, maybe I'll make some stickers and give them away with the cassettes.
Yeah. And I'm sure you could work up to. I want to do shirts too, but it's like
Yeah,
if
you can
it's
work up to it.
yeah, it's got to be cheaper somehow. If you could like get more or some shit like.
Yeah, I just have to keep looking around because, like, I see there's rappers that I follow who design clothes. Well, not design clothes, but they sell merchandise, and it's
Yeah.
like they'll be embroidered with stuff. So I go to like the t-shirt people, like, oh, we can't do that because of that. I'm like, but I just seen a shirt that they did it.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
don't know, it's weird out here, so I guess I just have to work my way up. Get
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah, they have places out here too. You could get shirts made. I don't know if it's cheaper to do that or do it online, but I definitely want to work up to that. Yeah, I forgot. There's a bunch in shirts, patches, stickers.
Yeah,
There's all
so I
types of
was
shit.
thinking like that. Like I'll just work my way up to shirts. So like I was gonna start off with stickers and then maybe like
You could
patches.
print
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's cool. You could carry that like if you go to shows or you're just out. You could That's shit you could bring around too.
We'll
Especially the
see.
stickers.
I gotta first finish this one and work my way up.
Yeah. Yeah, just did you upload anything on there yet?
On Bandcamp,
Yeah.
I haven't. I'm waiting till I'm finished and then I'm gonna upload like the whole thing.
Like a whole album?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably good to do it like regularly cuz I notice like I get more views if I do it regularly, but sometimes I'll fall behind. I'll just have all these beats stack up and not upload them.
Yeah, we'll see.
How,
Like I got a couple that said they can't wait and they want to hear it.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's good. How many
we'll see.
tracks are you going to do?
Man, I got 10 so far and it's like 15 minutes long and I feel like I should make it a little bit longer.
Yeah,
So
I
so,
always feel like that too.
so far I got 10. I was trying to do like 15, but we'll see what happens. Cause I like to do like little like snippets and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like to me,
totally.
that's like my favorite part in the album when they do like those little interludes and things like that. So
Yeah,
like
those are
not only am
great.
I trying to like make the beat, I'm trying to find little sections to add things in, so that way like you don't get too bored because it's a beat tape.
Exactly. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love beat tapes like that have just like 30 seconds and then a minute and then 2 minutes and then they're just all these different little things. Like the Mad Lib started doing that like years ago. I love that style. It's more interesting.
Yeah, because like you can only listen to a beat for so long.
Yeah, I know. There's those people that
Yeah,
do
that's
that
how
put
I
up.
feel too. Cause like, the first thing I ever put out was really fucking long, and I'm just like, I think I need to make these shorter because it's like 5 minutes of
Yeah.
one beat. It's like, yeah, like that's too much,
When I was young, I used
too
to do
long.
that when I first discovered YouTube, like, and I would be like, oh, well, it needs to be for a rapper, so it needs to be like 5 minutes
Yeah,
because
right.
someone's gonna make some hot shit over it. But then that never happens.
Dreams fade away real quick.
Yeah, because assholes rap over it and it sounds retarded.
Well, at least I don't even get assholes that want to rap over my shit. So
Oh, I could pass you
I
some.
get Goose pass around the asshole
Put them towards
rappers.
your channel.
Oh shit. Oh man. That's fucking great.
I'll have like a redirect link on my channel. Like, are you an asshole ass rapper? Like, here you might
So
be.
is Choppy is a fucking asshole beat maker. Here you go.
Or like I'll have a download link, but it just goes to your YouTube page. It just surprises them.
Oh man.
All of a sudden they're watching your live stream.
Oh
They're like,
man.
what the fuck is this?
Free it's free promotion right there. Free
Hmm.
promoting. That's how you gotta do it.
I think I do have both you guys though on my recommended channels.
Oh boy. Well, I actually know somebody who's been paying attention to these. That's what's freaking funny. My one friend Benny is actually so yeah. He's like, I saw you online. I'm like, oh wow, the hell are you talking about online?
So
He
you
goes, yeah, I
know
saw
someone that
that.
listens to this
I guess so.
podcast? Wow, it's popping.
What he said? He said we're crazy.
Growing, we're
Probably.
growing. And this shit is gonna blow the fuck up within 2 months.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, you just got to get some new internet.
That's the key right there, right?
Mhm.
No more fade away.
Yo, you know what? Like, it would actually probably be better on your phone. Like, if you did
Yeah,
it
you're
through,
probably
like, your,
right.
you know what I mean? Yo, oh man, do you have an iPhone?
No.
Oh,
What's his carrier?
yeah, who's carrying that ass?
You know what? This plugged in the wrong cord. Fucking pothead.
Oh yeah, I know. So I mean, it didn't really need to be charged. I could have just plugged it in, like, but yeah, I tried to
How long?
start.
How long?
How long did it take before I realized?
Like it took like 4 hours. Like, oh shit. Look
Yeah, I
down.
was
Oh
trying to turn
man.
on the computer and it just wouldn't turn on, and I was like, it's plugged in. But then I realized it wasn't plugged in
Uh,
because it was like in a sea of wires. Like it looked like it was, but it wasn't.
How's that iPod working? Or iPad?
Oh yeah, it's banging. It's fun. I
You
just
making
downloaded.
like quicker beats?
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely quicker. And I play with like all the different like synth apps and drum machine. They basically have like like VSTs, and they have like the iOS versions of like the real like uh software, you know what I mean?
instruments.
Yeah, the
Right.
real instruments. So I buy shit like that, like, and it's like fun because I never like knew how to use like a DAW, like a Fruity Loops or any of those things, and now I'm learning all that type of shit. And it's easier than I thought. I thought it was gonna be so hard.
Are you talking about iPad, right?
Yeah, I have like the Cubase app, and I have a bunch of other shit like I
Version, I
didn't.
think it was of like Ableton for being and it was really like
They
really
should get.
make those apps to use where it's just like real fucking interface.
I for the I have an interface for the it's like a interface you could use for the computer or the iPad. They
No,
don't have.
I mean like what I mean, like the interface like I'm talking about inside like app like how you control
Oh
the
yeah,
app and stuff. Yeah.
it looks like a regular like like the it looks like a like Ableton. They don't have Ableton, but they do have this thing called Ableton Link, which like it syncs the
Yeah.
tempo of all the apps you have running, and so it
Right.
makes it really easy to make shit. Like you don't have to like change the MIDI clock, like, which is annoying. But yeah, it looks just like
Yeah.
the Cubase. It's called Cubasis. It's like the Cubase app, and it's like it looks like Cubase, but you just touch it instead of clicking on it. It's like you tap or you drag shit and like draw it in with your finger. Like I have But for playing shit, like I have like the MIDI controller. You know what I mean? So when you can like
Right.
play like samples or whatever, or have like all your drum chops, like I have a keyboard you plug into it.
So you can plug in your MIDI stuff in there with the iPad.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I didn't know how like good it was. Like you could
So you
like
can
I
plug
can
your 404 connected to the iPad.
yeah, you can have it connected through the interface and you could have it like MIDI synced so like you could trigger the samples in the 404 from the iPad or vice
Oh,
versa.
Nice. It's Apple, so the finders right away for you. You know, when you put it in, just find you need to use that stuff.
What are you what are you saying? Does it recognize shit you plug in?
Yeah, like and like anything a USB, because it's Mac or whatever, it recognize like it finds the driver is much easier than a fucking regular PC computer.
Computer? Yeah, yeah, it does work faster like
It,
in that cuz I have a regular computer and like when you plug shit in like it's like says downloading drivers and shit.
right.
Like a regular Mac computer would probably work way better, but I just don't have the money for that. I mean, it works for me. I'm not doing like huge projects. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, people who make like EDM, they have like, I don't know if you've ever watched, like, people make that, but it's like, there's like a million tracks, like, you know what I mean? Like, of
Yeah,
music and MIDI and,
you really, yeah. Even if like I have a long 2 track, even a 1 track thing in my fucking in Ableton, my computer starts slowing down. So yeah,
yeah, that sucks.
you know
What
what I
kind of
mean?
computer do you have?
But Dell, it's a couple years, 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah,
you got any
computers
space in
are,
it? You
Huh?
got any space left in it? It's probably slow. That's why it's slowing down.
Oh
yeah.
no, I just cleared up more than half the space thing. Like once I get a certain point, uh, um, no memory. It's not a lot to fucking do a lot. So like I just move like I move a lot of my shit to my external hard drive every
Oh,
couple
shit.
weeks.
Wow, you got a crazy system, Paul. So
Yeah,
I
right.
guess it's just too far gone that even if you clear out a
I
bunch of space, like
yeah, like once I get to like if I'm working in Ableton, once I get to a certain point, it does start like slowing down the length. If I work a 10 or 15 minute mix, it just starts fucking like slowing down a lot when I switch. Especially if I do more than 1 track, it just like starts slowing down.
yeah, that happens on the iPad if I've like experimented and tried adding like 20 tracks of music and to see when it crashes, like or have like 10 apps open that are synced together trying to then it'll start like making like ripping noises and crackling noises.
I just once mine starts slowing down, I just hear my fan, my hard drive. Like,
Yeah, I hate that noise. That sucks. We had one viewer for a little while. Maybe it was that guy who says he likes the show.
oh man.
Yo, have you guys watched the other, the cooler hip hop beat podcast? The digital, what is it called?
Not
Digital Hustler. It's
yeah.
fat or space. What the fuck is it called? Scratch Magazine.
Digital. Yeah.
You guys watch it?
I didn't
It's
even know it
hilarious.
existed.
No,
Yeah, you guys gotta watch. It's funny because they go through the
I'm
same shit as us. Like sometimes
yeah.
someone's voice sucks. Like yours, Paul. There's like always like a Paul guy there, where the internet is fucked
Like,
up.
listen, you got the robot voice going on. We're in competition for the best worst connection.
Internet.
So we're in competition for that right now.
I know. We gotta upgrade.
The fucked up thing it really just go online and upgrade. Do it in probably 2 seconds. I can probably do it in a just I don't know.
Do what?
You know, you just go on and upgrade. That's like the easiest statement you can make.
Yo, you look like that exorcist.
Yo, you made the craziest look. It's like,
Yes, or whatever it is made for the camera.
but like those other guys, they got a lot of views that you're talking about.
I don't even. I could look it up right now. They probably have like maybe like 1,000 views or something.
And they just do the same exact thing.
Yeah, they do it, but they do it like once a week, and
With a lazy crew.
Did you see?
yeah,
We'll show up one day.
yeah, I know, right? Or
We'll just fucking totally destroy the podcast. Like, fucking too slow. Can't do it right.
Keep your notification on. We'll be there one day.
yeah, totally. Yeah, all right. You know what channel? All right, you know like Kev Brown.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of. I feel like a lot of like those Kev Brown videos are on this Digital Hustle Film channel.
Oh, there's some good interviews. There's one with this one beat maker named Sean Torre.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know if
all
you've
that.
seen for
It's
that
all
one
that
on there.
stuff.
One is he does this beat where he chops up. I think it's Beat It.
Oh yeah,
But he
that's
does it
cool.
like you gotta just watch it, man. He's really fucking good. That's like I think that's like my favorite video on that channel. But they have like I think they interview like Crisis
Yep.
and
Yeah, that's the.
trying to think. I don't know what else. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cool.
that's
Chat
it.
like it's a really I like.
Yeah, it's like they get like between like 800 and 1,000 views, and
Gotcha.
they're doing like the same thing, but
They
sometimes
had
they'll
this
have some
segment
more
called
famous people on. I feel like.
right, like
Did you-
they had a thing called like 2 minute beats where like I guess anybody can send them something and then they can do a video talking about what they did for a
Yeah,
while
I think
too, I
that's the
guess.
same. I know that like series. Like I remember I was gonna.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the same exact channel.
Yeah. Yep.
So have you been using Ableton, Paul?
Yeah, back and forth. I'm always back and forth from the ASRX and Ableton.
Which Ableton do you have? Like the good
8.
one? Oh, okay. But like
yeah,
you.
the whole like I know like, the what it is to the I didn't pay. Like
Ableton, like, can you use the ACRX on Ableton like a MIDI controller?
yeah. It's really easy. much USB controllers in it. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It took me a while to really get used to everything in there, but I mean,
It's pretty
okay.
complicated, right?
Um,
It can be, but it
not
also can be simple, it seems like.
at yeah, first it is, but they just it's just in the scene where it's as I don't know, just whatever to record or whatever. You could do everything. Just like I think other softwares you have to switch to scenes do everything where you need to do and record. Um, you can just like it's so easy to just drag shit right in and chop it up quick. It was just like fucking yeah, I know I was off video for a second. More technical difficulties on my fucking end.
That's cool.
But anyways, it's like really easy to just record right in, and then like everything you could just drag a wave and you just right click and it just has a menu. Like you could just chop it up right there into whatever you want.
What's it called? Simpler?
What?
The sampler inside of Ableton is called Simpler.
You don't even have to use that though. That's the thing. Like you don't have to use any of that shit because if you just arm the record, you can just record your interface and chop it right in without even using that. It's fucking crazy. Some of that stuff is in there. I don't even chop. Like I just drag. Like they have like markers. I
It
don't
like
even
snaps to the BPM, right? Like it'll like go right to the
and I just
right
like the
tempo.
way I chop stuff. Yeah, I just like move the markers and chop stuff up in there now. Like it's not. It's real easy. I don't even use all that other stuff that it has in now.
It's a dream, right?
Yeah, the drum bad. Some tune drums the way you want, like using their drums or using your own. Like they have a really nice.
Drum
It's like
kits.
a drum machine that you. Yeah, they use. I don't know whatever drum. I don't know. It's it but like it has like these knobs to tune your drums. And it sounds
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
awesome.
Some
Yeah,
of
I've
the
been using
presets
the
are
drum
nice.
machine apps on the iPad because you can make it sound crazy. Like they have all types of shit. Like you can have like Flying Lotus type sounding drums with like all
What's
these
like
weird
the
sounds.
big drum like VST now? Because I know like everybody was using battery for a while.
What's that? A Reason thing?
I don't even know. I never used it. It's just a separate like plugin. You could, I guess it's
Like
like I could
Contact?
download it. Yeah. Yep.
Do
Yep.
you have
It's
all
supposed
those
to. I don't know if
sounds?
that's. I did, but there's so
What's it called?
many.
Massive?
Like there's too much. I don't remember.
Too much to keep up with, right?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't keep up with like everybody says like oh this VST has the best drums. I don't like keep up. Like I know for a while it was battery was, but I've never used it. I don't know.
Doobie, do you have like those Native Instruments plugins?
No, I use for Fruity Loops. I like if I'm gonna chop anything up, like on the MPC,
Yeah.
I use like Fruity Slicer,
Oh,
so
okay.
I can physically see the waveform and I can chop it up the way I want it without like all that crazy stuff on the
Yeah,
MPC.
the
I basically use
MP3s.
the MPC like a trigger.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize that when I bought it, and then like that's how I used it. Because if I knew a little bit more before I bought it, I would have got like an MPD instead.
Yeah,
But
but
either way,
it
it's
does
still
the
cool.
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, either way, it's still cool. But so I use stuff like that, but I don't unless like I'm equalizing or using certain like filters. All that other stuff I really don't mess. I don't mess with. Like I'm gonna buy a keyboard so I can mess with the synths. But
Yeah.
until I get a keyboard, I really don't mess with them.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's kind of boring to have to use the keyboard on the computer, right?
I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Like, cause there's crazy like VSTs for synths and all that stuff, and they're like crazy sounds and.
No, yeah, I mean like the keyboard, like it's more fun if you have a MIDI controller
Oh, yeah, yeah,
instead of
yeah.
having to use like
Instead of buying like 10, 30 different keyboards and.
yeah,
No,
or
yeah.
having to play the VSTs on, because I've tried playing them on the keyboard that you type on the computer.
Oh no, I need a keyboard. I did that when I
Oh,
first started. I'm like, this is like you have to know the exact key that it's on, cause like they're all
yeah, that
spread
fucked me
around.
up.
I was like, I'm good. I'll just wait for a keyboard.
Yeah,
But I just need a small one though. I'm not gonna get like a big long.
yeah, that's what I got. I got like a little mini keyboard for the
But why?
iPad.
Why
Yo, is my echoing? I hear an echo. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that echo? Alright, good. I guess no one else hears it.
But it's a pretty cool thing. You know, you drag and drop, chop, cut, move stuff around.
Yeah. I've watched it looks awesome the way it works. I've watched a lot of Fruit Loops videos.
Um,
Like it looks like awesome the way it works.
I like it. It's pretty cool. And like I mainly got it because like I knew about it since like I was a kid. And then eventually I started using it.
Yeah, that's crazy how old it is now, right?
Yeah, 'cause I remember like in high school, like I used Fruity Loops, like kids like who do beats. Like I got Fruity Loops, like that's all. I remember that's all I used to hear growing up.
Yeah.
That was the first song I heard.
I knew about the MPC too, though, because I would see it like on TV and shit, or like on like a CD or something, or the Q-Tip had an album of the MPC, and I was like, oh man, that's what they. Remember when you didn't know how they made it? Like it was like when you were a kid. It was like super mysterious. You're like, how the fuck do they do this shit? You're like, what things do they use, right? Like,
Yeah,
it was crazy.
it's
Especially
crazy.
hip hop.
I think about it now. I'm like, man, like all they had was controllers and limited amount of space, and now it's like they have unlimited amount of space to do more craziness.
Yeah. Some people take advantage of that. Like, I mean, I guess it's like you don't even need all this stuff to make hot shit. You know what I mean? Like, you could like turn your computer to like 50% its power and like still make something. You know what I mean? But it's just
Yeah,
it's cool that
Yeah.
you can use it here and there. Like, you don't need to like use every, because then your song just gets all like too crowded. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because I'll hear shit and it just sounds so simple, but it's like sounds perfect. It's like there's so
That's why I
many
like
good
boom
beats
ass
like
beats.
that. Yeah, that's why
I
you
love
like
beats.
beats.
Like it's simple and you don't gotta do stuff that's never too crowded.
Yeah. It's like the vibe anyway, like that matters. It's just like the feeling the song has. Paul just texted me. I think he's gone. He said, I'm going to exit and come back.
Okay.
So when are you going to upload? When are you going to finish the album?
I have no date, man. Date's like a curse.
Oh, yeah. I've never.
I don't want to. I'm just making music. I don't want to give like, oh, it's this date, and then now I'm rushing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shouldn't
I
be
don't.
like that.
I know. Like it's not gonna be till like Christmas, and I put it out. Like it will be like, you know what I'm saying, like in a couple months, but it won't be like no crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy amount of leave. I think my problem is, man, I just think too much. Like I just have to just let it go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it's like the whole thing is like what you. It's like the journey. It's the journey. It's not like finishing the album. It's like making it. It's uploading it. It's starting a new one. Forgetting about the. It's like everything is like. That's the main part. Is everything, not just like one goal. You know what I mean? Like. It's like the journey. The saying. It's not a destination. Life's a journey, not a destination.
Yeah, no, I catch you.
I just like 10 minutes of this shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I had to exit and come back in.
Yeah, I feel you. I got your text.
If you want, I could play like a couple of them.
Yeah, play some.
Let me know if it's like crazy loud or if you can hear it.
All right.
Why is it sounding like that? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it, but it sounds like it sounds like it's playing on a cell phone or something.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if it's because of the it could be because of the podcast.
Yeah, it's probably going through the microphone.
Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, I don't know how to do
It
all that
sounds
stuff.
hot though. It sounds like a 90s. Like, I can hear the sample.
Is that so? Did you just? Is that like somebody? Can't really. I can just hear the beat.
Good snare.
Was that? Yeah, the sample. Like I can hear the sample sound pretty good.
It's like a core. It sounded like a core mega sample or something, right? Like a core mega Nas, like era, like.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how to
Now I
get
can
it
hear.
through. You heard it loud?
Yeah, it was loud. It was loud.
I'll start it over. Hold on. Yeah, you got. It's because it sounds like it's a cell phone, so I gotta like I can't hear everything right now. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay. I still got. I was looking at your channel. I have to catch up on the videos you already uploaded.
yeah, I think I made 2 videos off of it, and then if you go to my SoundCloud, I got like 3 extra tracks.
Oh,
With
nice.
2 extra tracks, that's
Well,
not they don't have videos.
wait, what is your sign? Because you go by a different name, right?
Yeah,
You
it's
go.
Gorilla God, but I have it in parentheses like doobie howzer. But if you look like
Okay.
Gorilla God, I think it's Gorilla Grodd,
Ha.
Grodd. I think I have to
G.
look at it. Hold on,
I think it's G. Isn't it GAWD?
I have to look. Hold on, cause I change it. I've changed it so many times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Gorilla Guerilla, and then underscore God GAWD. Yeah, I put it in parentheses, dude. I think I was confusing people.
Yeah.
People who were messaging me like, "You got
Yeah.
out." I'm like, "I have the link," but I guess they didn't catch that that was the right one. I guess.
Right.
Oh, you got a Erica Badu acapella one.
Oh yeah, that pissed me off because on SoundCloud they banned it.
Oh yeah,
What was
SoundCloud goes
that?
hard on
Hey,
Yeah, that was
you
my
got
first time. I never experienced that.
that. Yeah.
you got a from got a SoundCloud.
How do what?
You said your track got banned from SoundCloud?
Yeah, because I had Erica Badu. If you listen to one of my videos, it has Erica Badu in it. So I put it on SoundCloud
Right.
first, and it banned it. Like I can't even delete it because of her. So what I did was I left the instrumental without the acapella on SoundCloud, and then on YouTube I put her in it because that's why I liked it the most because I had her in it. So I was like,
Yeah.
I have to put this out in the air. Like I was getting frustrated. I was like, this song's gonna happen.
I even heard that they can, if you don't chop the sample up a lot, like SoundCloud will take it down because
Yeah,
that's like it's
I didn't know that.
isotopes. Yeah. Somehow it recognizes it.
It probably does it like Shazam.
Yeah, exactly.
They catch the waveform.
Crazy. Yeah, that's so crazy. But you know what you should do? People should like test their beats with Shazam to see
Yeah,
if
I've done that. I've done that.
oh really? That's crazy.
Sometimes Shazam can't catch it.
Yeah,
If you
that's a
play
good
like
sign.
even if you do a loop, sometimes they don't catch it. Because
Yeah.
I think the way it works, it goes by wavelength. So if you only have like a small amount of wavelength, they can't really determine what it is. I'm assuming though. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it must have to play for a certain amount of time to detect it or something and like match it up.
But yeah, I do that too. I haven't done it in a while, but I did that in the beginning. I would get Shazam like this will determine your skills.
Yeah.
You know what? It picks up. You know those like YouTube picks up real quick with like the copyright is if you use an acapella, and it picks it up like before you. I swear it picks it up before it's even uploaded completely. Like that. How is that? What they use to detect? Like, what do they use to detect that?
I don't know, but when it's processing the video, it might be checking
It,
for that shit.
it is fucking fast. Because the last one I
I've
got
had videos where
copyright.
blocked because of that. Like it doesn't tell me until afterwards, and I'm like, dang, you guys figured that out during the process.
Yeah.
But
That's
YouTube's funny though. Like if you like, I got a Hey Arnold video and they banned it worldwide. I made it black and white, And like,
That's if they let that
and
ride,
that,
right?
yeah, they let it ride. It's like there's ways around it.
Yep.
yeah,
I
I didn't even think
noticed
of that. Your like with your videos, you probably get a lot more of that copyright bullshit that they send you.
when I first started, I used to get a lot of it. But what I noticed is I monetized my YouTube, so now like I'll have the copyright warning, but they're like, don't worry about it, type of stuff. Like they're gonna have commercials on your YouTube.
Yeah.
But like I with like if it's an original video, I can monetize and like get some money, which is like really dumb because you have to have like a million people following you. But like
Yeah.
I guess because like since you monetize it, you're telling them like you can get money off your art. Like I'm not selling your art. Like this, you can get money off of it. I don't know.
Yeah. Like the ad money goes to whoever made the video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I heard about that.
So ever
That's
since I
crazy.
monetized, I rarely get blocked. Like I'll get like a couple of blocks, but like the one I got a worldwide block was the Hey Arnold. I got a couple of them was like you could play anywhere but Germany and Japan, and it throws me off. A
Yeah,
lot
I got that
of
one.
times like Germany can't watch this.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on in Germany? They can't watch.
Yeah.
They can't watch Cowboy Bebop.
Well, it's like it's because of where it was recorded. So like it could be recorded like in it could have been recorded in Germany or whatever. I guess that studio gets credit, and then I get it like 24.
It's too bad that it's so fun to take like the videos go so perfect. It's such a fun thing to do, right?
Oh yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I gotta
Especially
one
the
day
anime,
open my
right?
channel. Yeah, and it's crazy. Like you think you watch like all the anime. Like I don't know if you guys are into anime, but like
Yeah, I'm into
think
it.
you watch, like think you've watched like all the anime because like we're older people, so like you think you've watched all the anime that you ever thought existed, and like
Nope.
the deeper and deeper you go, like there's like this crazy anime that came out in the '90s that you never caught.
Oh, those are the best too.
Yeah, like I found a bunch, like because I remember one
I
time like I
will.
was searching like top 10 animes or whatever to watch, and like you
Yeah.
come up with the same thing, Akira and all that stuff, and then
Uh-huh.
like
I've only
people show me like
I've
different
only
types
watched
that
one
exist.
everyone else watch. That's it. Like I haven't watched anything crazy. Yeah, like just but
What anime?
nothing. Yeah, I haven't. Not a lot. Um,
You
it's
should
been a
watch
while since I
Cowboy
even.
Bebop.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
don't know.
all-time favorite. I can never get
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah,
Isn't that the best? I
I'll
love
make
that.
like 30 videos out of that.
Yeah, it
Doobie,
always
did
goes
you ever?
good.
Doobie, did you ever watch Fist of North Star?
Fifth what?
Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, I seen that growing up. Like I remember
I
that.
love that. That's like I love that movie.
I remember watching that as a kid. Like they used to show it on like Cinemax or HBO. I could never catch which one it was, but like I would always like whenever I turn the channel and they're playing it, I'm like, yeah, I caught it today, and I would watch
And
like
that
the
movie,
craziness. That was like one of the
anime,
craziest animes to me.
that movie's so crazy.
Yeah, I thought that was like one of the craziest animes like in the world because it's like
He
they'll do
fucking
like
hit
finger
people in
punches
the
and they blow
head.
up, blood's everywhere.
Oh man,
Nice.
that movie's great.
Yeah, but that's a classic. I like that one too.
What's that vampire one? I can't. It's called like
Vampire
I was
Hunter
just gonna
D.
say Vampire Hunter D.
It's an old one. It's called like Bloodlust or something. But that's
Yeah,
like this.
Vampire Hunter.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. It looks. Someone used that in like a beat video, and it looks so
You know
cool.
what? It's funny you say that. I sampled from the first long time ago when I had my SP 303. That was like 15 years ago. I don't even think I have that beat anymore.
What anime?
Vampire Hunter.
Talking
Oh,
about the vampire. Yeah, the part with the three states or whatever. I don't know.
I gotta make a video out
Some
of that
crazy
one.
ass sample.
It'll happen eventually.
That, yeah,
have you guys
that
seen
movie.
Skates? It's like a
Which one?
Steins Gate.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh man, that one's good. It's like a time travel one. Yeah, it's called Vampire Hunter D, right?
Yeah, there's two of them. The
Yeah.
second one is like the most popular one though.
Yeah, you know the part where the guy's hair is like standing up, like Medusa, like I don't know if you guys remember it, but they like looped part of that, like it might have been in a Vine or Instagram with a beat. It looked so crazy.
Yeah.
What else is there? There's a lot on Netflix. Like, did you see what's that one with the book where they write whatever he writes in the book, like the people die or something?
But yeah, I
Death
watched
Note.
that one for a little bit and I got tired of it.
Yeah, I never finished it either because it
It
got
was
kind
getting
of
annoying
boring.
after a while. It was like Inuyasha. I used to watch that heavy. And
Yeah,
I'm
you know.
like, I
Mhm.
think what pissed me off is like it took forever to kill that guy, and I'm like, I can no longer watch your attempts of failure.
Yeah, totally.
I was getting so pissed.
What else is it? There's a few on Netflix. I haven't watched any anime recently, but
Yeah, I've been watching like old movies.
yeah, that's a good thing to get into. Those go good with the beats too.
Yeah, sometimes I take a break, like those old '70s, '80s movies. These.
Yeah, I love all that shit. Cause like the only other way like you could make a video is like you'd have to like make your own music video, and that's like you know you'd have to like I don't know even how I would do that shit. Like I guess I'd film it like with the phone or something. Like, but I don't. I you know what I if I was to do that I'd go outside and like film people and shit like, and that's how I'd try to make a video.
They drive like in a train and they'll put like the
Yeah,
beat behind it.
yeah, that's dope. But like the anime and old movies, it's so perfect for beats at least. You guys go down rabbit holes of YouTube watching
I've,
videos.
Yeah.
I've
That's
done
what
that.
happened to me before the podcast.
Yeah, you seen that? I know you seen that movie uh in Brazil with all those beat makers.
Is Madlib in it?
Yeah, there's a bunch of people in it. There's a part like in the middle, one drummer and this one DJ from overseas. Yo, they do like the craziest fucking set. I was just watching that shit again. I watched it like 4 or 5 times. That video. They do like the craziest fucking set. Doobie, did you ever check that video out?
Which one? The one you're talking about?
I for Yeah, I forget what the hell it's called, but it's in Brazil with all these beat makers, and they like collab with these like musicians, and
Oh,
they
the
perform
jazz. Yeah,
at it.
it's called Brazil in time.
Crazy. Yeah, that's where they show Madlib making a beat with the SP303, and it's like this crazy sample, and then Yeah, I watched it like 4 or 5 times. I like that. That's like, but there's like parts of it like they think the DJ's name is like DJ Nuts, and he's
Yeah.
from overseas, and he performs with one of the percussionists. Like he's like this crazy Brazilian percussionist with plays these drums, and he has like this thing he sits on that he uses. It's one of the craziest things I've seen in a while
Yeah, it's like a drum,
as
like
far
it's
as
like
music,
four different
online.
drummers, and they have like bongo drums.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit.
yeah, it's just crazy. It's just like instruments and turntables and beat machines everywhere on the
Yeah.
stage. It's just it's fucking crazy.
I gotta watch it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Like it's like
Yeah,
it's Madlib and
it's crazy.
DJ
Some of it's
Shadow
not
and Cut Chemist and maybe one of the guys from
A-Rock.
Dilated Peoples, right?
Yeah, back.
Yeah, all those LA dudes like they go
Yeah,
and
right.
they
From
meet up
there.
with
Yep.
these old jazz dudes in Brazil that don't speak English. And they like walk around Brazil
Yeah.
with them and go record shopping, and then they like smoke weed and jam and shit. It's weird. It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
what do you guys think about the Ableton Push? That thing looks badass, right?
I had to watch a couple videos, but it looked confusing to
I
me.
mean, I wonder.
Yeah, it does look. It looks confusing as fuck.
I'm wondering if it's gonna catch on. None of those devices, I think, because of like the machine, won't ever fucking catch on. Like none of those, like that and the machine and the Kai Professional or whatever studio, the only things that caught on. But like all this other stuff, like I don't know if the Ableton Push is gonna.
What
You know,
the what is that?
because
Kai
everything they
one?
come.
The Renaissance.
Uh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but well, the machine.
Nobody really seems to use anything other than those two. You know what I mean?
Mostly
Like
machine. I feel like
you
I feel
see a
like
lot of people
machine.
using machine just like talk over. That shit's just like all the makers just went to that. And
Yeah, so many people went to machine. Now that I've used software, I see how it makes sense. But
yeah,
the drums inside machine all have the same kind of sound though. And also, I guess you could use your own
Yeah.
samples.
yeah,
It is awesome software and shit. They were talking about that on the Scratch Magazine podcast. They're like saying how like the machine has
Yeah.
a certain sound, like and like the old gear, like the MPCs and the thing you have, Paul, the ASR, the N-Sonic. Cause your thing that's the same sound as the ASR10, right? Which
I guess. Yeah, I just
pretty
Sonic
much
has
it
their own
is.
like raw, gritty sound. You know, and
Mhm.
Sonic's just dirty. It's just dirty.
Even the MPC 1000 has its own sound. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's more bassy. Like your drums have more bass than on machine.
I'll tell you what. On ASRX, I love like there's like presets for compression EQ. I like their presets that are on there for that. Makes the like just shitty drum sound so much better.
Yeah, it's like it's like a preset EQ that automatically fattens it up, right?
Yeah, like I've been just messing around with a lot of the presets in there and adjusting those just to like just fucking around with them, and like some of the drums just sound so much just standard drum kits just to fuck around. Like the presets seem to do some justice to the fucking drums.
Yeah, totally. I always like EQ or filter the drums or do something to it.
You
I
can
used
use
to
like the
not know how to
same
do
drum
that.
and do like 50 filters, and no one
Yeah,
will know the difference.
yeah, totally. I used to
Ableton has
not.
like some nice presets too, like as far as like uh compression and EQing and stuff.
Yeah, I heard that's good. Ableton seems just good for everything. Like, it just
They
seems
have really, I
confusing.
mean, if you don't know anything about recording, you just use their preset and like, it makes your shit sound so much better.
Yeah, I used to not know about compression. Like, I didn't even know what it was. Like,
I'm like right now, I'm purposely over compressing on purpose, just just to do it, like just to see if I can get it to sound a certain way. Um,
can you do sidechain
I mean,
compression on there?
what do you mean?
It's when like the kick drum triggers the compression and it makes the sample sound like it's pumping.
Oh, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. Um, you're saying in the effects before, like, are you talking about like if I'm making a beat and Ableton add in the effects beforehand?
Well, it doesn't have to be before. I mean, it can be whenever. Like, it's just like when the kick drum hits, like makes it triggers the compression on the sample, like your sample chops. You know those
I
beats
see. I know what you mean.
that sound weight. It
Yeah.
sounds like it's like Obliv does it all the time, and it sounds
Who?
Obliv. Doobie, you know Obliv?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He makes some
And
dope beats.
yeah, he does that thing, compression thing where it sounds like the sample is like pumping kind of.
Like when the kicks hit.
Yeah, like it sounds
Oh,
like
you talking
sucking.
about you're talking about just bringing out more of the lows in the sample to give it like some some more of that sound like more heavy.
No, I mean that's like EQing it. Like this is
He has it
something.
set up where it's like
Yeah.
side chain. So like
Yeah,
when it kicks, the beat would do like an effect with the kick. So a lot of
exactly.
times like a puffy, like the kick every time
Oh
the
yeah,
kick
you can do that. I know what you're saying. It's like a lot. It's like a live effect. They have that. They have a lot of those presets in Ableton where it'll
Yeah,
do some, like it'll automatically like loop a kick drum a certain way, or it'll do like some, I don't know, like there's like a preset that tries to make your drum sound live. I guess it's a little bit of a, I don't know, like an echo.
yeah, and reverb.
but
Reverb's
he
always
does that through
good.
like the 404, doesn't he?
Who?
Doesn't he? Does he do that with the 404? Or is that with a DAW?
Obliv?
Yeah,
He uses an MPC in 404.
a lot of those guys use the 404s, man. Like
The compression on there is banging. Like that's the thing. Is the compression.
everybody
That's how he gets
uses
that sound.
it.
Yeah,
So it's like after a while, it's like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
all
If
sounds the
anybody,
same,
yeah,
right?
I know what you mean. Like, if anybody uses hardware, it's like everyone uses that G404 now. Yeah.
Roland's like happy right now. He's like, yeah, I don't
They're
know
like,
what's
we
going
never would have thought.
on. they're buying these machines. We didn't know what we could do with them, and they figured it
Yeah,
out.
I know. When it came out, they're probably like, this thing probably won't do that well. It looks like a toy.
It's like
Well, the
10,
thing is, like
15 years later.
everybody's using it. Like when they put those little boxes out, they didn't really intend. Like nobody's using them for what Roland wanted them for, which is fucking hilarious. Everybody's made, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, watch the
I don't
demo,
know.
the
But that's how a
Roland
lot.
official video for it. It's like techno music.
Right.
Wasn't it made
Right.
for like
Nobody.
DJs and
You know what I
stuff?
mean?
Yeah, it was made for like sound effects for
Yeah.
DJs.
So like you supposed to have a DJ set when you got a little sound
That's
effect.
Yep, it's made for
that's
air
when
horns.
the 202 and right when the when the
DJs are
202 and
gonna
the
love
303 came out. That
404.
yeah. It was like for doing live loops, I guess, and just like loop. But it's like nobody ever used those little boxes live for DJing, really. I mean, I mean, I don't know. More like I don't know. You see it for more live beat making than
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a lot of people
than
who have
using
them, I
for
seen like they do a lot of
games. I
live
don't
stuff.
know.
yeah, because it's easy
Right,
to play live on there because you can load all the beats. Like you can load like 100 beats on each pad
right,
and just push play. Like you just like you can load a beat as if it's a sample, like the whole beat on one pad,
right.
and then just go through your
And
all your
it's so
beats.
easy on those little boxes that go. Yeah, like you could just have loops chopped up all over the place and just do everything live. Like, yeah,
Yeah, that's how I kind of make a song. Like it'll just be like like uh like 4 bar loops, and then like
yeah,
if I want it to change, I'll have like the next 4 bar loop on the pad next to it. But you have to be good at timing. Like you have to like hit it at the exact right time, or else it sounds
Oh,
like
as far as
it
right,
skips. Like
it sounds off. Yeah,
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 the
someone like
sequence
me
is
would probably
tough.
just use it for the loops. I would just
Yeah,
Fruity Loops and then
yeah. You could even have it as a like you could have it your computer going into the 404 and like just have it like your beat record onto there and then like add effects and
bring
then
it back.
like yeah you could bring it go back. You could just keep adding more effects to like do the resample thing, but
yeah.
it's how do you what do you have your
Like, did you?
turntable connected to?
For me?
Yeah, it's connected to your MPC
No,
or your
it's actually
computer.
connected to the computer. I use Audacity.
Oh yeah, that's good. I have that too. Yeah, that's easier, and then you go right into the computer and then chop it in there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll save it and then I'll convert it to Wave
Uh huh.
and then I'll chop it up in Fruity Loops.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. And then in Fruity Loops, you can slow it down or speed it up too, right?
You can, and maybe it's because I'm not good at it, but from what I've tried, it doesn't sound as good like when I see people do it from like the NPC
Oh, the NPC is so
stuff
good at
like
it.
that.
It
So
right.
sounds
like
Do you? Is there a tempo tap in Fruity Loops
a
where you can
tap,
tap a button
yeah,
to
they got
kind of
the
get the beat, like to tap for the beat? Yeah,
yeah they have it. It's actually called tap, and it's like a little tap, and then you use the
right.
mouse to tap it.
Yeah, that helps so much to find out the BPM, right?
Yeah,
I really don't use it like that. Like
Or you could loop it and then just keep changing the BPM until it
yeah, that's
loops,
what
right?
I do.
Yeah, that was
That
my
tapping
thing.
thing, like you have, it's like it goes back to having to be good at timing, and I'm not good at that.
It's
So
never,
I just
yeah, it's never exactly
I
on.
started. I started using that on my. I was playing around with that on my ASRX. Um, just being lazy with loops, so I just started using the tapo. It really all depends on where you cut it. Like you were saying on the SP4, like with the timing of the like your cut, it gets you off. You're trying to like loop it.
Yeah. I mean, you can on the 404 you can use the knob to you can use the knobs to like
Oh
change the
yeah,
start
404.
point.
Yeah, just
But what I
and
do,
it just gives a number of the BPM.
no, it doesn't do that. There's no number for the BPM. Like,
Yeah, there is.
no, there
Yeah,
is,
there
but
is.
that's only in
Because when
pattern
you,
mode.
it'll
I
be
don't
like,
use a sequencer.
oh, you don't use the sequencer at all. Oh, you just do it with
No,
free
because
sample and then just export it.
yeah, the sequencer is garbage on the 404. Like
Okay.
it's
Yeah, you think so? Yeah. See,
trust me,
cause I just remember buying a 303. It was all right. Cause like it was, I remember it being pretty decent.
it's like a
But
tape recorder.
then again, it's been a while since I used it. Yeah.
Like it
A lot of, you
doesn't
know what?
have
Though, a
swing.
lot of a lot of the hardware has, most of them have awful sequencers though, or it's
The
said that they are
MPCs,
like I
right?
haven't really read the only one. Everybody says the MPC one's banging, but in everything else that you read for any other piece of hardware, they all say it has shitty sequencers. Um, like Ensoniq, they say it has an awful sequencer, but I don't think it's bad. Um,
Doesn't it have swing?
when I had the SU700, yeah, but yeah, it does have like presets for that shit. But you know what? I don't really
You
use that
make
shit.
your own
I haven't been
swing.
quantizing in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but like I remember the SU700. That shit, they said that shit before I got it. I read that it had an all sequencer. That got a really good one because it had groove, like the swing and the groove options, and it just if you were off or it didn't sound right, it would just fix it for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. The 404 has that, but it doesn't fix it for you right, like on the MPC. Like, it's just, it's fucked. Like, it just doesn't work that good. But it makes you do it on your own, like, and it makes you just make these little quick loop
Yeah.
beats, like, and it's fun. But I like doing it on the MPC still too. Like, I do both. Or the iPad has a machine app, which is it feels like the MPC, but I put my own sample. I don't use the samples on there. Yo, I wish I could get the samples of the vinyls that they have on these YouTube channels. Like,
You can.
yeah, you can. Someone has them.
Use Firefox.
Oh, like in download, would they have like the vinyl rips? Yeah,
All you
that's
gotta do is use Firefox. Use Firefox and do YouTube downloads. They got like millions of apps.
yeah. Cause I've sampled it just through like the phone, like through connecting the auxiliary cord to the MPC.
That's a lot of work. But you know
Yeah.
what though? I have one of
You
those
could just
tape.
you could just change it. It took me a second to figure out what you were talking about. Oh yeah, you could just download it. Like yeah, you could just switch it to an MP4 and download the whole
Oh
thing,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
just like when you find YouTube. Yeah.
But you know what though? I was gonna do something like that because
Sample.
I have a tape, one of those little tape player auxiliary cords. Like
Yeah,
it's a tape and then you plug in your
Yeah.
phone.
I
But the
got
one that
that.
I have, it don't work. So like if I plug it in, I'll hear like the ad lib and I won't hear the drum and I hear like a little bit of the background music. So like whatever song, whatever rap song, like you hear like the humming or the ad lib and like a
Yeah,
little bit of the beat. So I was
yeah,
like thinking like I'll put it on my phone and try to find a way to record it because I might find like a way to like make a different type of sound.
yeah. That sounds like it could be awesome.
But
Cause you
a lot
could
of
like,
work, but eventually I'll try it out.
yeah. It's
Maybe I'll
like
like,
taking parts of the song out for you.
yeah, maybe I'll
That's
like erase
crazy.
the drums and I could like make a beat out of anything.
Yeah,
I'll try,
definitely.
I was trying to see if it would work, but it takes a lot of crap. That's one of those like back in the 80s, 90s stuff. You had to get like
Yeah.
50 different equipment to record everything.
Yeah. I know it's
Two
crazy
tape
how people
decks.
started doing. Yep.
I'll figure it out. I'm gonna try it one day.
Yeah. You
Might
gotta,
have
you
a new
gotta only
sound.
do vinyl now.
But yeah,
What what
that's what I
what
love
kind
to
of
eat.
records have you been
Huh?
buying? What kind of records have you been buying?
A lot like some of it is like jazz, some of it is soul, some of it I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just like blindly picking. I'm like blindly picking. Like some people I know, some people I don't know, and then
Mhm.
it all depends. Sometimes it works out for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes the whole record was like, why did I get this?
Yeah.
You can't take it back.
Nope.
Yeah. Man,
It's
when I
amazing.
first was buying
Kind
records,
of
I know a
almost.
little bit more now, but like, oh man, I used to just buy the worst shit when I didn't know anything at all.
And then
I like
I
buying
would ask for
pop
help.
music from other countries, like Spanish pop music or like just pop music from older pop music from other countries and shit. Like I don't know, the easiest stuff to sample from is Spanish music. It's just
Yeah, they
so
got a dope
easy to make
sound.
beats with a lot of that music.
They got a dope
Yeah,
sound.
like
A lot of the e-dig stuff. I'll get like Brazilian jazz, Spanish jazz.
Yeah.
Like they got like the craziest sounds, and
that's
if you find like that loop, it's like perfect.
Yep. Yeah, they have like that fast guitar,
I
like crazy
have
shit.
Yeah, like you slow it down. It's just like they
yeah.
have like the craziest noise. Like one beat that I made, like I messed around
Yo,
with
it's
the
funny
beat
that
with
you said that.
filters, and it made like these weird like pew pew noise. Like, but if the original song doesn't have that noise, but like some of the little stuff that I did with it, it just meshed perfect with the beat.
Yeah, I love shit like
Yeah,
that when that
it's funny.
happens.
Like sometimes when I sample stuff, I hear different things. Like if I add like a compression to it, I hear something that you didn't hear before you sampled it in like the music. Like oh shit, I didn't hear that before I sampled that. Like
Yeah.
it's weird what sometimes you could bring out of it that you don't normally hear.
Yeah, that's what's so much fun about doing
hmm
it.
Then it makes you like look like you know what you're doing.
Totally.
it's
Yeah.
like it's like everything. A lot of most stuff happens on accident.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like some of the beats that I didn't think is good, and it was like that's the ones like everyone's like, this is awesome, this is great. I'm like, really?
Yeah. Cause they don't know
It's
what
like
we
when you
what
figure
we
out a
did.
different way to make. Yeah, like sometimes like a lot of stuff, most of the stuff like I like or I think sounds cool. Like I figured out by accident. I'm like, oh, okay. Took me that long to
Totally.
figure that out.
You ever had like you make a beat, like this is what it's gonna be, and you go back and it's like a totally different beat because you erased like half the stuff that you thought was
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, I do
yeah,
that all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. I feel like I do that more often than not, man. I feel like that a lot.
And it
Like,
morphs into
oh,
something
I
else.
forget. Yeah, yeah. You ever like find a record and you have it around and you like want to sample from it, but it's like there's certain record you have, like like you listen to it over and over again and you're just I don't want to pull anything from this, but you try really bad to like the record, to sample
Yeah,
from it, and you're like oh fuck, dude. Like I found a couple records recently like that I come across now and again. I'm like God, I want to pull something from this, but then you go back and you're just like why do I keep listening to this fucking record? It's in here that I want to use.
A lot of times it'll have an awesome cover, and you just keep thinking it'll be like good. Like,
that's
Yeah,
got me
or
a few
something.
times.
It's just something you're like, man. Yeah, right. It's like, yeah.
I was
someday you'll
I
find
asked for
something. Man.
help.
Or like, usually, you know how we were talking about like old Spanish music. Um, it's funny like some of the Spanish music that I have. Like usually, if the girl is fucking hot on the cover, it's like you can sample the whole fucking record. I
Yeah,
swear to God, like there's something.
that's
Because I'm looking
true.
at some of these records that are sampling, I'm like, why is it like every fucking one? It's like probably at the time the young pop singer coming out of wherever they're from and shit. Like at that time in like the mid '70s or whatever, whenever it's from, the new pop sensation of like fucking Spain or wherever she's from.
Yeah, they got the
Yeah,
craziest loops.
Like
I'm
it's
telling
just,
yeah. Do you guys know Angela
oh my
Bofill?
God! Like some of the like I'm like Angela
No.
Buff. No, that's her
Oh
name.
man, she was like the first like really famous like Latin pop star in America, or like soul
Yeah.
singer or whatever. It's like R&B, but she has some really
Like
good
how long ago?
samples. 70s and 80s. There's this one that
Yeah.
one sample I've been saving. Like I've had it for so long, but it's like so good. Like
There's a secret weapon. There's a
I'll tell
secret
you the
weapon when you
song.
need to pull it out.
It's called Angela Bofill. Gotta make it up to you. You'll know. I bet you'll. I think it was on like a Mob Deep mixtape or something. But like it's
Yeah.
so fucking good. And I have the vinyl. I have two copies of the vinyl because one was scratched. It's like rare to get though. Like it's not
Okay.
like super rare, but I've you know I never see it. I
you.
see all
Probably
her
get
other
some,
shit.
Right.
get a good sale off of it.
No, well, off the beat.
The record.
Like, did I make a sale off it?
Oh, you said it's rare. Like you'll probably get a good sale off of it if you make it.
Oh, yeah, totally. Like, especially in the like, probably in like 5, 10 years, like a lot of these things will be worth even more. Like right now, the record's probably
Depending
like
on
ten
the demand
dollars.
of it.
Yeah, it's probably like only
Yeah.
$10 now, but it'll go up. I have this other Indian one that's crazy. Like, I should just like put it on the
It's
computer and email it so you guys can use it too, because I just want to see what you guys would do with it. Like, I know you'll like some of this shit.
Yeah, just send it. You never know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hold on, let me plug my thing in.
What is the name of it? Maybe I can find it and just see what it is. Little pause. Doobie, do you just use Fruity Loops or do you use your MPC sometimes? Like, do you just sample right in your computer mostly?
Yeah, basically, mostly on the computer.
Yeah.
It's easier. Like I see
Like
it.
that's why Ableton's
I,
good. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is definitely. Yeah. See, that's why Ableton's really good because you could do it right in the main scene, and right away you could see. It's so fast. And like I don't even use like they have stuff to chop it up, but I don't even use any of that stuff. I just like they have like markers to read BPM, and I just like loop it in certain sections, and it's
yeah, I don't.
so lazy.
I
It's
don't read
so
none of the BPM. I just like
yeah.
if I catch the loop, and if I can make it into a 3 bar, if I can make it to a 4 bar. Sometimes it'd be like 5 bars,
Yeah.
and then I just
Fruity Loops doesn't have any kind of time warping or anything.
they
Like
do, but
what? Don't you have like one of the newer versions?
I got one of the newest ones, but I just don't like the way it sounds.
Okay.
Like eventually, like
I know
I'm
what
gonna
you
have
mean
to,
because
yeah,
sometimes, yeah, like sometimes it doesn't sound right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But a
I
lot of
know what you
times I
mean.
really
It
like to
depends.
filter it.
Does it depend how you record it or how it's cut?
Just how it's cut. Because a lot of times, like,
Yeah.
I'll cut it and then it's too short for even a 2 bar. And if I stretch it to a 2 bar, it's just horrible. You know what I mean?
It just sounds. You hear that like you hear. I know what you mean. You hear like that stutter thing, and it
Yeah.
sounds. It just doesn't sound right. Yeah, like it sounds like if it's a kit, all stretched out
It's
and out of
crazy.
tune.
But sometimes, like, I
Yeah,
make it work. Sometimes I don't. It all
that
depends.
happens to me too a lot. It's annoying when that shit happens. And you gotta resample it.
Yeah, because you think you found the right spot. And then it's like, oh, man, I got to start over.
Yep. Yep.
Hello?
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
Stretching and chopping.
Nice.
Time stretching, time warping. Guess mean the same thing. I don't know.
It sounds like you guys are time travel engineers or something. This is the record. You ever
You say
seen
that
the
every
records?
time. You say something like that every time somebody says something about time stretching or time warping.
You see it?
Can't
Some
see
You
it.
can't
futuristic
see it.
shit.
The
Can you
big
see the
lights.
picture?
Are you sure? What are you doing? Nah, it's
I'm
too.
erasing
Hold
your
it back.
memory.
Hold it back.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll hold it further back.
Take off your flash.
Right, right?
Cover your flash with
Nah, it's not working either.
the light on your laptop.
You know, we're like the most low
There you
budget
go.
podcast. We need funding.
Yeah, so run it back. Let me see if you can hear it.
Oh, okay. I've seen that. Is that? I've seen her. Yep, I've seen that record before.
Yeah, you need a copy.
Actually,
Ready?
let me hold it up a little bit. Let me see.
I think I heard that. I gotta listen to it.
Oh, yeah. You have you have someone else used her sample that on another channel. Somebody else I think. I forgot the name of the fucking channel. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Oh, his channel is called Wayne Jones. Yeah, he actually has some good beats on his channel. He used to use the ASRX, and I think he just uses like Fruity Loops now. He has a video, I think, where he uses that sample. I have
Who's
to
that?
find the video. Wayne Jones. That's his name. I can send you, if I find it, I can send you the link. Hold on. I'm on his channel, so hold on. Damn,
He's
hold
still
on.
alive?
There it is. Yep, I got it.
Angela Botha?
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Actually, I looked her up.
Yeah, I
She
want to
used to
second
look
it.
so hot back in the day. I was like, let me see what she
It's
looks
called
like
V.
now.
It's called V.
She's overweight now,
I'm
right?
gonna send it to you real quick.
Yeah, she has fucking diabetes. She's a mess now, but she's great. She made some hot shit. But yeah. Oh, you guys listen to this part.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, it's got like a million parts like that.
Is
It's
the
like you
snare
could make
hitting?
like 1,000 beats.
Is the snare hitting?
Huh?
Is the snare
Oh,
hitting?
in the song, in the sample,
Yeah,
it's barely. It's not.
it's not
It's not
heavy,
like a '70s soul snare.
so
It's
you
not
can
like a.
disguise it.
Yeah, it's not like a funk loud snare. It's like once you get it in your software, that snare is disappearing. Like, once you get some drums on it, like it's one of those samples where you could totally filter out the snare and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is good. I like shit like that with like less heavy drums. 'Cause you can just chop it up however, you know?
Right. I just sent you a link. I think I sent it to both of you. I think he uses a sample from her. There's like a picture of her in the video. So, but I don't know if it's this exact sample.
I gotta get, you texted it?
Yeah, actually in the group, I put in the group thing in the group text that you sent.
Oh, okay. I got this record too.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm listening to it now. It's pretty good. What's that?
I heard that
Did you use that yet?
one. I think I have, or I have it on
Did
my
you use
computer.
it yet?
I recently heard that one.
Yeah, you
What
heard that
one?
one before?
Did you use it yet?
I used it. I forgot what the beat's called though. But I want to use it again.
That's how I am too with certain samples. You use it like you just keep fucking use it more than once to try to make different fucking sequences and shit.
Yeah, you can sample
Especially
it
a
different
sample like a
parts.
song like that. You can make like 20 beats with that fucking that song, man. That's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, you can reverse it and shit. Like, they slow it down
Yeah,
a
oh
lot.
man. Yeah, when you find shit like that, that shit is great. All just make beats off that shit.
Yeah, like really moody shit. Like, that's my favorite
Oh,
stuff that's like really moody. Dude,
I
it's
think I
like
might have to make beats as soon as I get off of here now. For like an hour or
yeah.
two now. Shit like that, you hear shit like that, that shit makes you want to fucking make beats.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's such a weird cover. It's like a baby, like with like God and its fucking chest or something. Like,
How old is that? That's the thing with like, is that the actual album cover?
yeah,
Yo, I love looking at old fucking vinyl covers. The artwork always
to
like
me, yeah,
looking at like some crazy artwork on some of this shit. You wonder what the fuck they were
yeah,
on when they
because
were
they
doing
get
some of that.
they'd smoked some shitty 70s weed and like they didn't have the internet, so they just draw crazy shit.
70s weed.
Yeah. I can't imagine how bad that because
That
I
shit is
smoked
so
one
funny because
in
it's
the
kind of
90s,
fucking
dude.
true. Because I don't think
Some
bud was
regular.
that good back in the day.
Nah, it couldn't have been. Because the 90s weed,
Now,
it was like,
shit has gotten better.
oh my god, it's so much better. Yeah, and then like this is the type of stuff they have on like the vinyl archaeology. What's the other site? That sample YouTube channel?
There's a bunch. Once you go down that
Yeah,
rabbit hole, man, you'll find a bunch of stuff.
yeah,
But he's one of the most popular ones.
yeah.
I try to find dudes like who's from like Spain or Brazil who do like the same exact thing, but they have like their music.
All the foreign shit. Oh my god. That stuff is so. They go so deep with that shit. It's like, you know why too? I feel like they were like hearing all the shit in America, and they're like, okay, we gotta make some of our shit. You know, like we can do this in
You know,
Italy
it's
or
funny. You
wherever
were
we
saying
live,
earlier.
Japan. Like,
You were saying about like how like if it's like from Brazil, and it's like the guitar, the rhythm sounds completely different. It's funny. Madlib says something about that. I think in that video about like he was giving an example of like a typical like pattern in America, and he was just like saying why people love just tearing apart Brazilian music, any music from like Brazil. It's just like the rhythm is
yeah,
so different.
yeah, they're
Or like
bugged out.
how it's just so meant to sample the do beats. So
Mhm. Oh yeah, I got a playlist like samples I saved.
Doobie, how much records have you got since you've been digging? Because I see that stack there. Like, because I know you just recently started buying records. Like, how much do you have now?
I don't count. I got a lot though. I don't.
Yeah. Nah, like do you have like a crate, couple crates. Like, what do you have? Like, do you put it? Like, do you have any crates to put them in or a shelf?
What'd you say?
Like, what do
He
you
said, "Do you
like?
have
How
any
much?
crate? Like, how many crates do you have, or how many stacks of
Yeah,
records?"
I
like
don't got any
what
crates,
would you
man.
say?
I don't got any crates. Like eventually you're gonna see like it's hitting the roof. Cause like if I leave any of these
Yeah,
like records
You're just
on
gonna have
children reach level, like my records will be broken in half. So I have to put them on like the highest
yep.
setting.
Yeah.
I've come
Hmm.
home and like records are all over the place. So
Yeah, they have no idea what it is either.
They're
They
yeah.
yeah.
come home and they're like, "This is music? How
They're
is this
gonna be
music? There's
beats
no
one day.
screaming."
Like they're frisbees. Like this has to be a frisbee. This is nothing else but a frisbee.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I can't count. I have to have maybe like over 50 maybe. Cause I go like almost every other week.
Yeah, you're
'Cause,
gonna
like
Yeah,
you
it looks
go.
like
guys
you have
been
like a
doing
crate just
it.
right there on that shelf.
You guys been doing it for years. No, that's the record player. You guys been doing it for years, but so like for you guys, it's like you're used to it. So for
Not like
me,
the stack right
it's
there
like
looks about a crate.
it's like discovering something new. So
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know. I went hard for a few years, like every weekend, like getting like a
Oh god,
stack.
yeah. I don't go as often no more. I used to have a lot more fucking records
but
than I
I
do
thought
now.
it
I
was
mean, I
gonna
have a
be cheap.
okay amount, but
What'd you
That was
say?
my
no,
biggest
it's not
mistake.
cheap.
I thought it was gonna be cheap, and then it's
I
like,
mean, you could find.
how'd I spend $100? There's like five
Yeah,
records.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I
would spend
mean,
100.
yeah. I mean, you try to find like low $1 buys, but you kind of find some of the good shit to sample from is a lot of times is going to be a little bit more, but you can find some gems for 99 cents when you're lucky.
Yeah, he got like before you enter the store, you have like the dollar bill,
Oh yeah, that's I love.
dollar
I
bin,
always
and then like
Yeah,
now he
I
got
mean,
like a
I
promo
go,
store.
but like a lot of the good stuff I sample from that I have is probably at least $10 for a record.
I think
yeah, it's like hit or miss.
my favorite dollar bin though is this.
But a lot of that Spanish shit that I have was cheap though. So it's just
Oh,
like I
Henry
don't know. It's just
Mancini.
I
That's a
had a
good.
couple of his records.
There's magic in here, man.
I have a Henry Mancini one. It's called like the. It's the one with
What'd
the
you
gun
say?
on it.
There's
It's like
not there.
police.
That one I just showed was from the dollar bin, and like I found magic in that one. And
Wow,
there's so
yeah,
much
that guy
stuff I
fucked
found.
up.
Yeah,
It's
sometimes
not
you
even a
do.
dollar bin record.
Sometimes you do. Yeah,
No, it
absolutely.
is because like the thing is ripped up.
No,
We got a
Oh,
couple
okay.
scratches.
Yeah.
We got a couple scratches. But I've made some dope beats. Like I like the scratches because I found a way to like cover the scratch sound.
Yep.
yeah,
What do you do? Filter a little bit?
Yeah, a lot of filtering.
Yeah. You can like filter it and then
let it
like
do the needle
EQ
too.
and bring the filtered sounds back, but kind of still filtered a little, so the scratches are gone. Like there's all these weird things you can do.
What I do on Fruity Loops, like I don't know what it's called, but it's like the XY volume or some. I have to look at it, but it's
Yeah.
something like that. So I'll put it to like to the right, and then I'll lo-fi it, and then like it takes away like the whole scratching fuzzy noise,
Yep.
and then it's like the regular song.
Yeah, you do. You find little things here and there to take some of that stuff out. I mean, one thing you don't want to do though is having your input like for sampling too fucking high.
Oh yeah. You always can.
Then you get like that. If you have a crappy turntable or a crappy needle, you'll hear the rumble of the turntable in there. I mean, you could take it out. There's ways to take it out, but it's it's a pain.
Yeah, that's why I did my research. I got the Audio Technica. They said that's a pretty good one.
Those are
But,
good. You talk about like the USB ones. The USB ones they make are really good.
no, those are too expensive. I couldn't get it at the time.
But they're good. That's a good. They're good turntables. And just using it to record. I mean,
That's my
it's
microphone.
better than the crappy.
Audio Technica.
Yeah. They make decent turntables. I mean, I think Pete, you have the same. It will have these sample. Did you change the needle on yours? Because I still have the same exact needle that came with it.
Yeah, I like rigged it so I thought I broke it, but I actually made it so I could use good needles. Like I put a different like
Oh,
head shell or cart. I put a different cartridge
style.
on it. I had to like rewire it. Like you know the little wires,
Yeah,
like 4 little wires that connect.
yeah.
I had to unplug those and then plug it into a different cartridge, and then I could put good needles on the new Mark shitty. What's it called? TC USB. I
Yeah.
had two of them.
Yeah, did you?
They still-
Because you had those CD. You said you had the CD mixers. Did you ever DJ anything like that?
The CD turntables.
Yeah.
I used to have. I had those like 10 years ago when I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I was gonna
Yeah.
be cool and sample off CDs, and I was like, this sucks. Like, and
Does
then
it
I
work?
sold
Did it
them
work
at
as
the
good
fun
as a
show.
turntable? Like the scratching and all that?
The new ones that come out are
At the
so like the
time,
new
it was
ones are
good.
that come out with are so good though now.
Yeah, the new ones
The
are
new ones though
amazing.
now are so fucking good though. The ones that my
At
friend
the
got the ones
time,
that
it was
Pioneer
pretty
makes
good.
with the fucking pads on. Those are fucking great. Those
Yeah,
Pioneer
those are like
ones
the
that they
standard
make with the
one
pads.
industry.
Those are fucking nice. Do everything on those. maybe
Yeah,
you
I didn't
fucking
even know what
mix
I was
there.
doing. I had to like hold up.
Yeah.
Would hold up like the microphone to like the earphones and record it like that. Like it wasn't even through a wire. The first beat I made, like it was through like the
Yeah.
microphone because I didn't know how to
Holy
hook it up.
shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, it
Wow.
sucked. I was like, there's got to be a better way to do this.
Struggles.
But then I found out how to hook it up.
Looping on a fucking small set fucking deck. Fucking before you even make beats, fucking like you get high, like you smoke fucking like I remember in high school, my friend that I used to smoke with, he had like a miniature fucking tape player thing, and we used to hear, oh, let's loop this, and it'd be like you fucking manually fucking loop on a fucking small ass fucking cassette deck.
Yeah, I used to try that when I was a little kid.
Yeah,
And then I had a
that shit is
trusty
like,
keyboard, and I would try to like, I'd loop a song like a already made song, like from someone's
yeah,
cassette.
the one I had. That fucking we had in the house, we had like this I don't know where the fuck it came from. We had this Casio keyboard that had a little thing, the microphone sample thing on it. You could
Oh
sample for
yeah,
like,
that one's
I don't know,
classic.
for a second.
It's a
Had a
second.
little drum thing on it. I think that was fun fucking just messing around with. I didn't what the hell it was. I didn't know what it was. I was like 4 years old. I didn't know what the hell that shit was. I'm like yelling in the microphone and playing it back and forth and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I would try to add little keyboard parts to like a loop of like an already made song. It was so retarded. What time is it? What's the time?
It's like 2:15 almost.
You guys want to make your beats now? I kind of feel like doing
I'm
that.
going to sleep.
You gonna go to sleep, Doobie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So then you're not on a totally fucked sleep schedule like I am. That's alright. I'm on vacation this week.
I've been like on a beat withdrawal making. I've been taking a break for a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of did that. I've been doing that
Yeah.
recently too. Just I'm like starting to get back into it.
Yeah. Yeah, you take breaks. I've taken long breaks too. I think it was last year. I didn't make beats for like half the
You think somebody like
Plus,
could go crazy for making beats every day, every hour? I feel
you
like
got
I feel like that would happen to me if I just make beats every day. Like
I
I would
go through
eventually go
spurts
crazy.
like recently I'm
to be
making a lot more than
crazy.
normal. Like there's days where it's like it's like cuz once you get used to everything you have, but like yeah, like recently I'm just going through a phase where I'm just making beats a lot more. But that'll probably fizzle out in a week or two and then I won't make any for like a couple weeks. I don't know.
Yeah. Plus, I've been learning like experimenting with new ways of doing it. So
Yeah, that's what I
it's more
like.
like I've just been
Yeah,
like messing around and not really making anything, you know,
right. That's how I kind of feel
which is still
sometimes too. Like I
fun.
just experimenting with different filters and shit, and just seeing how it. Like I said, I just been messing around with just over compressing everything just to see how it fucking sounds.
Yeah, makes it really loud.
Probably do that. Yeah, it just like destroys your eardrums.
hmm Do we have any viewers? Let me see.
I have no idea.
0 right now. Well, we had some throughout the night.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to try to do it again? I'm on vacation this week, so maybe we could do it during the week.
That's cool.
Yeah, probably later in the week.
All right. All right. We'll just I'll text you guys.
Are you off Friday? Are you off on Friday?
Yes, sir.
Maybe we do it on Friday.
Yeah, that could work. We'll synchronize our schedules. We'll try to make
Send
it
out
happen.
SOSs.
Yeah.
Smoke signals.
I wonder how do you tweet like before this? How do you tweet that this is about to happen? Like, and have a link.
I don't know. You do it.
You just have to tweet.
I guess you just send the invite. Like, I guess, if you do it. I did it by accident. I was doing it yesterday. I was doing it fucking wrong. 'Cause I didn't know how to fucking do it. I don't know. Guess. Because there's different ways to go into Hangouts. Like, there's different fucking.
Oh, I found it. It's inside the Hangout. I just found it in the corner.
Yeah, like you could just schedule it.
It says links
for the date and time, and then yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll try to tweet it beforehand next time. All right, so you guys enjoy the rest of your nights.
All right, easy.
All right.
All right, man.